Yo, what's happening, folks? I just been having some on my mind that I've been wanting to talk about, and that's about that man Lucky, and just his growth and everything that's been coming with him in these last, I want to say 2 to 3 years. Him, breaking from the underground into the mainstream. Basically, that's just how I'm looking at it. Lucky been rapping since 2013, switched up his style, everything like that. And a lot of people say he the underground godfather, and some people still say he underground to this day just because of his sound and stuff like that. But from the names and stuff and the people that he been in the studio working with, I'm just starting to see this man is mainstream, and the numbers he pulling is crazy too. So me personally, I got into Lucky about 2017 ish, and he was still pretty small back then at the time. I think he had about 50K when I found him. I know prior to that he was releasing cloud rap type of vibes. He did say he took influence from Chance the Rapper and people like that at the time, and he was real lyrical for real. A lot of people probably won't say he is now just because all he talk about is really drugs and women and cars and stuff like that. But back then the man really had some bars for real. And the reason this video idea really came up is because I was seeing posts from academics and rap and No Jumper of Lucky doing these sold out shows. They kind of look like arenas, but I'm assuming they theaters. I say about 5,000 to 7,000 people, but he is selling these shows out, and these crowds are going crazy, singing word for word, line for line, everything's finishing the bars for him. It just looked crazy. And like I said, he did switch up his style. He was on that psychedelic cloud rap type of wave, and then like I said, about 2017 he kind of switched to that cloud trap type vibe, kind of the stuff that you would hear Cardi and people like that on them type of beats. He actually said that Cardi taught him how to rap on trap beats. So I think that was the turn of into this new Lucky that we got now. So back then he said, Lucky always said he ain't really mess with rappers like that, and he ain't really mingling in those circles. So a lot of his projects he was solo. He'd have a feature here and there, but mainly it was just him on most of his projects. But I'll say all that changed here recently. Or I won't say recently, I'll say in the last 4 years. With the rise of the Michigan and Flint and Detroit, a lot of rappers came up, like Babyface Ray, Rio the Young OG, people like that. Lucky started collaborating with a lot of them. 3 of the main ones being Babyface Ray, V's, and Day Money. And they kind of infused that psychedelic trap and cloud trap sound with that Detroit and that Michigan sound, and it really sounds pretty nice, honestly. I like the mashup between them, and I usually like all the collaborations they had together. And like I said, Lucky relatively small when it comes to him being compared to bigger mainstream rappers. When you think of a mainstream rapper, you think of people like Kanye and who else, Lil Baby, Drake, people like that. But I say he's on that C tier list when it comes to mainstream. He got a real cult fan base, but not too many people know him, because I still see posts of him in them and people who is this? You even got people calling him industry plant and stuff like that, not knowing the backstory and the history of. Think he just popped up out of nowhere selling out these type of theaters and different places like that. And bro, dude been rapping for about a decade plus now, so the grind has been real for him. And of course, every rapper, because he from Chicago, every rapper that's coming out of there, they all had their own trauma, dealing with their own stuff. For him, he was losing friends, because that he was coming up in that drill scene, that drill era in Chicago, where everybody was losing people left and right. And to cope with a lot of that stuff, he was taking all types of narcotics and stuff to deal with that. And a lot of that narcotic use is still being talked about to this day. But through all that pain came great music, which is the case for a lot of great artists. So yeah, I was just scrolling on YouTube and I didn't really see too much content about Lucky. That man's in my rotation daily. And it's funny because I just seen a post about Lucky, and it was basically saying like he makes sadder music than Rod Wave, even though that's not Lucky's intention, is to make sad music. It just comes across as sad, and you kind of feel what he going through, because that's not his intention to make you sad. When you listen to Rod Wave music, you got the pianos and the chord progressions is meant to make you sad, and then Rod Wave's vocal inflection, like Lucky music is nothing like that. It's like so monotone, and the beats is like damn near like heavenly, like like something you would just be like, man, something you just vibe to, roll one up and just chill and listen. But if you listen to that man lyrics, it's be like, damn, bro. But yeah, I just got on here because, like I said, I don't really see too much content on Lucky, but I see his presence is really being felt, especially on the rap scene. And I just wanted to know your guys' opinions on Lucky. If you listen to him, have you ever heard of him? When was your first time being introduced to Lucky? And if you guys think if he's mainstream, is he teetering mainstream, or is he still like the king of underground, as a lot of people like to call him? But thanks for watching the video. Let me hear y'all thoughts in the comments. But until next time, we out.